Good evening, everyone. I'm Andy Langer. I want to welcome you to Austin Parks Foundation's sixth annual Party for the Parks. It's obviously a little different this year. What isn't? And we're excited, though, that you've elected to join us to celebrate and support Austin's parks. I don't know about you, but I've been in the parks more than ever before of late. Our parks and trails are the places that have kept us healthy, active, and connected to one another, especially over the last few months. Tonight's a celebration of the work Austin Parks Foundation does to improve and maintain those cherished spaces. We'll have a chance to give together in just a bit, but you can make a gift at any time tonight or bid in the silent auction by visiting us at party.austinparks.org. Or you can use the link that was texted to you or the ones in the chat. There's a bunch of ways we've made it easier for you to give. As we all have come to realize, parks are critical to our community. So get your phones ready to make a gift to support APF. We've got a fun night ahead of us, so be sure to share your Party for the Parks at Home experience on social media. The hashtag is Party for the Parks. Tonight, we'll reveal the winners of our Yeti raffle. We'll welcome some special guests, award some of Austin's most valuable park stewards, and enjoy a special performance by Austin's own Jackie Venson. So refill your drink. Be sure to let us know you're here watching in the chat, and we're going to get this party started. To kick us off, I'm pleased to introduce Austin Parks Foundation CEO, Colin Wallace.
Thanks, Andy. For over 25 years, Austin Parks Foundation has been working to improve parks and ensure every Austinite has access to safe, high-quality parks. As I think we've all seen over the last few months, parks are absolutely essential to our well-being. From running or biking on the trails, to taking our kids and dogs out to expend some energy, or even just spending time in nature, our parks were ready for us when we needed them most. It's because of friends and supporters like all of you that we were able to put volunteer maintenance, amenities, and TLC into Austin's parks over the last 28 years. So I want to thank you for being here tonight and for your ongoing support of Austin Parks Foundation. When you consider that Austin's population has doubled over the last 20 years, exponentially increasing parks usage, and that parks are the cornerstone of the traditions, memories, and events we collectively cherish as Austinites, it's clear just how important our mission is to maintain and improve these spaces. We are so grateful that each of you chose to spend your night with us, supporting our parks, and we want to thank all of those who made this night possible. To our amazing Party for the Parks sponsors, particularly our platinum sponsors, Vista Equity, Cleanscapes, and the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Our gold sponsors, Austin Subaru, GSD&M, Horizon Bank, Mars Ellison Hodge, and Shield Ranch, as well as the 16 other companies contributing as silver sponsors tonight. We're also grateful to our in-kind partners who provided the amazing food and drinks I hope you're enjoying right now, as well as some of the extras in the party kits. I'd also like to give a shout out to the hardworking APF staff, our entire board of directors, and all of our volunteers who helped us pull off this amazing event. Once again, thank you so much for joining Party for the Parks at Home. And now I'm going to hand it off to our board chair, Rich Garza.
Thanks so much, Colin. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're grateful to be together tonight, even if it is at a distance. But these days, we're even more grateful for our parks, trails, and green spaces. They are central to our lives, and all of this has been a good reminder of the huge role they play in our day-to-day. My family has certainly made parks a part of our daily routine. As Colin mentioned, parks have also been the places where we gather for some of Austin's best events, like Party for the Parks, usually held in Republic Square, and ACL Music Festival in Zilka Park. Without these events this year, Austin parks risk falling further behind in critical funding for improvements and maintenance. That's why we need you. Tonight, I hope you'll reflect on how these parks have served you and your family, not only in these unusual times, but during normal times. What do these parks mean to you, and how have they been there for you? Keep that in mind while you enjoy this short video.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Rich, for helping us reflect a little on why we're here tonight. As many of you who have joined us in past years will know, at each Party for the Parks, the Austin Parks Foundation honors outstanding individuals and companies who help further the work of the foundation. This year, not different on that front. And to announce the 2020 Golden Shovel Award winners, I want to invite Austin Parks Foundation Chief Mission Officer, Lady Ann Wofford, and Chair of the Programs Committee, Laura Cortez. They'll take it from here.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Andy. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to everyone out there. It is my absolute privilege this evening to be here with Laura to recognize this year's Golden Shovel Award winners. Tonight, we are celebrating our most outstanding individuals, community groups, and partners, all of whom make the work that we do in parks across the city possible. And these groups are so much more to us than just volunteers or partners. They truly are the heart and soul of the work that we do in this organization. And we are so incredibly lucky to work with all of them.
Because we couldn't be together in person tonight, each of our winners will be receiving their actual golden shovels in a socially distanced way, but we couldn't let this evening go by without recognizing their dedication. So without further ado, our first Golden Shovel Award goes to Volunteer of the Year, Rene Hernandez. Rene is a dedicated steward to his park, Kendra Page. He adopted Kendra Page neighborhood in 2018 and has worked to bring new benches, tables, and bike racks to the park, as well as systematically removing invasive plants and improving the health of the native plants, soil, and trees. If that weren't enough, Rene is an incredible advocate for the Bluff Springs and Dove Springs neighborhoods. As an essential partner through Go Austin, Vamos Austin, he has worked diligently to bring attention to the needs of his park and neighborhood. Noah Park Adopter has initiated and led more projects this past year than Rene, and he is continually putting in time and effort to increase his neighborhood's engagement at the park. He has utilized resources not just from APF, but also the City of Austin's Watershed Department and Parks and Recreation, improving the ecological health of Kendra Page and educating his neighbors along the way. We should all strive to be as giving and dedicated as Rene.
Congratulations, Rene. We are so grateful for everything that you do for our parks and especially for Kendra Page. And next, we are thrilled to announce this year's Golden Shovel Award winner for the Adopt a Park Team of the Year, Friends of Brentwood Park. Brentwood Park has a very dedicated park adoption team, and it has gone on for so long that it goes back before recorded history. Well, APF history anyway. You can always count on them to run an It's My Park Day project twice a year, every year, and round up the best taco and coffee donations from neighborhood businesses to treat their huge volunteer groups. They consistently turn up for leader meetings and training opportunities and are always working on how they can best support their parks. This year, they have a lot to be proud of, especially the completion of the playground renovation, which was funded in part by a $50,000 grant from Austin Parks Foundation, and also from the over $80,000 in matching funds that they raised from the Brentwood community. The park itself is located just next door to Brentwood Elementary School, and this long-awaited playground will bring so much joy to families in the neighborhood. Big impact projects like this one are really possible when neighborhood groups team up with the city and partner organizations like APF to accomplish their vision.
Huge congratulations to Bradley, Nancy, Diane, Dedman, and the whole team. Great work. And now, finally, the Golden Shovel Award for Partner of the Year goes to AMD. When we talk about our relationship with AMD, the word that says so much is partnerships. Their partnership with Austin Parks Foundation means hundreds of enthusiastic volunteers spreading mulch, cleaning up trash, and providing much needed TLC to our parks. This partnership means thousands of dollars in financial support to APF over the last 15 years. AMD understands that all Austinites deserve safe and thriving parks, and they are willing to do the hard work to make that a reality. In challenging times and beyond, AMD has demonstrated a unique commitment to our parks, trails, and green spaces. We are grateful for their sincere dedication to the APF mission, and for that, we honor them today. Thank you so much to our partners at AMD. And if you see any of these amazing winners on Zoom calls, out and about in the world, please give them a huge wave and big congratulations from all of us.
We feel so lucky to get to work with such a dedicated group of park enthusiasts, and we know that our work would not be possible without them. So we are so grateful to count each and every one of them among our supporters. And speaking of our supporters, I'm excited to now introduce you to two of our MVPs. He is the co-chair and one of the founding members of our Leadership Giving Society, Groundbreakers. And she is a longtime board member and an avid Parks and Trails supporter. Please welcome Greg Weaver and Jen Olson.
Thanks so much, Lady Ann and Laura, and congrats again to all the Golden Shovel winners. I think we can all agree that parks have been absolutely essential to our community, not just recently, but for a very, very long time. That's why at APF, we're so proud of the impact that we've made in parks across the city. But with nearly 300 parks and a growing population, there's still so much work to be done, and we need your help.
That's right, Greg. We believe that parks, greenbelts, trails, and preserves are such a big part of what makes Austin an incredible place to live. But our parks are being loved to death right now. Since March, we've seen exponential uses in our city's most popular trails. And when you consider the fact that these assets were already facing severe underfunding, coupled with major maintenance needs, and that the volunteer help APF usually offers has been limited, it really hits home.
If you didn't already know, for more than 15 years, APF has been the charity beneficiary of the ACL Music Festival, resulting in millions of dollars going towards APF's mission and to our city's parks each year. The tough decision to cancel this year's festival means that things are looking dire for our parks. But this is where you can help. We cannot do this work without you. Your financial support. You can be the heroes that step in to bolster Austin's parks tonight. So let's raise some money.
Let's raise some money. Can I get a virtual high five? You should have received a link tonight, a text from APF with a link to give. And now is the time. If you don't have the link, it's available in our chat, or you can visit party.austinparks.org. Our live totals are on screen right now, and we want to see those numbers rise throughout the night.
Hey, Jen, I also have a surprise for everybody. Just before our program tonight, I got a call from one of the Austin Parks Foundation's biggest fans. The anonymous donor has graciously offered a $10,000 match tonight only. That means you can double your gift right now and help us reach this match.
Wow, that is incredible. Thank you so much to our mystery donor, and thank you all so much for your generosity tonight. Your support means so much to the Austin Parks Foundation and to all of us. Remember, you can give at any time tonight when you visit us at party.austinparks.org or use that link in the chat. We want to see those totals continue to rise, and thank you again to our anonymous donor.
Now, we still have a couple surprises up our sleeve, so I'm going to turn it back to our host, Andy Langer.
We've got ourselves a great program, a generous crowd, and we want to thank everyone for your support of the Austin Parks Foundation. After you've donated, don't forget to check out the silent auction. Links to bid, they were texted to you, but you can also visit party.austinparks.org to bid. It's just about time for Jackie Venson, but before we do, we have an update on everybody's favorite mini train from an Austin Parks Foundation board member and the head of the Zilker Train Committee. Please welcome Bobby Komenany.
Wow, I'm thrilled to be the bearer of some great news. We know many of you heard about the closure of the Zilker train last year, and practically every Austinite has a memory tied to the Zilker Eagle that started in 1961, or the Zephyr That's why Austin Parks Foundation jumped into action to help bring this cherished experience back to Zilker Park. While the park undergoes a master planning process, APF will be the temporary operator of a new Zilker train. And tonight, I am proud to announce the top choices of its brand new name, submitted by community members from all over the city. You are getting the first chance to vote on your favorite. We'll unveil the results of the votes later this year. So drum roll, please. The options are the Armadillo Express, the Blue Bonnet Express, the Eagle, the Edwina Justice, the Ladybird Flyer, the Moon Tower Rambler, and the Zanate. You can vote for your favorite at austinparks.org/train. Let us know what you think, and we can't wait to see which one wins. Back to you, Andy.
Thank you, Bobby. So the train lives and you get to name it. Voting's open now. Go pick your favorite name. Before I bring on Jackie Venson, I want to make sure everyone's had an opportunity to give. Our parks need you more now than ever. So you can hit the link in the text message you received. You can use the giving link in the chat. You can text GIVE100 to 76278 to make a $100 donation or the number of your choice, or you could visit party.austinparks.org right now. No gift is too small. It is the moment we've been waiting for. I'm honored to introduce one of Austin's best. She's a multi-instrumentalist, a singer-songwriter, and a guitarist who lives up to Austin's reputation for producing exceptional guitar exports. Born and raised in Austin, she's traveled the world playing to crowds as a headliner and as support for major acts like Austin's Gary Clark Jr., Aloe Black, and Citizen Cope. On April 20th, she released a new EP. It's called Jackie the Robot Volume 1. It's composed entirely of remixes that reimagine her critically acclaimed catalog. This fall, though, she'll be releasing her next studio album called Vintage Machine. Please welcome Jackie Venson, who's coming to us straight from Pan Am Park.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks for having me. My name is Jackie Venson. I'm a native Austinite, so I know firsthand how important parks are to this city. We would have no place to party as a people. That's all I'm saying. So be sure to make a donation to the Parks Foundation right now. We need you now more than ever. I'm going to play some tunes for you. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I rolled in the tumble, cried the whole day through. Yeah. Well, I rolled in the tumble, cried the whole day through. And need me to find another man who loves me the way you do. Hey. Well, I'm searching far and wide, trying to hide my fears. Yeah. Well, I'm searching far and wide, yeah, trying to hide my fears. You need me to find another man who won't hurt me the way you did. Way you did. Way you did. Yeah. Way you did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, these tears that I cried almost drowned my soul. said these tears that I cried almost drowned my soul. Yeah. Need me to find another way, a way to carry on my own, carry on my own. Don't need no man, just my guitar, on my own, on my own. Yeah. This song's called Transcends. He said he shot my brother all of those years ago, dead. And they done forgot my brother and all of those tears that we shed. Fight back that bitterness that's hunted us down, making us turn on ourselves. Yeah. Always divide and conquer. I can see now what's been done. Yeah. Fire to fight. Hear my cry. I won't lie down. Never. Fire to fight. Lose my sight. Yeah. Time to mend. Love transcends death, destruction, exploitation. Love transcends shame, regret, mass confusion. Love transcends greed and hate, manipulation, and all of time. Love transcends. Watch as the fearful people stifle us all, making us see what they see. Danger around every corner is what they believe. One must learn to break free. Fire to fight. Lose my sight. I won't lie down. Never. Fire to fight. Lose my sight. Time to mend. Love transcends death, destruction, exploitation. Love transcends shame, regret, mass confusion. Love transcends greed and hate, manipulation, and all of time. Love transcends. Love transcends. Love transcends. Yeah. Love transcends. Whisper words of revolution, sowing seeds of days to come. Pray for peace and absolution. Yeah. There is power in our tongues. Love transcends. Yeah. Yeah. This song is called Back to Earth. So it reminds me of Earth. Dance like you'll never dance again. Laugh, he said. Laugh like you'll never laugh again. Died a young man, but seemed an old man. He saw not the end, but a way to begin again. Yeah. So tell me once, tell me twice, tell me that I'll never die. And when you lie, won't you please tell me why? Yeah. When you can't, then I'll search for the answer. But I'll get lost and find more to wonder. Like why the dead man knows it all. And why I feel alone. And why I try to fly but always fall back to earth. And when I die, I'll know it all. Yeah. And I accept that I am alone. And I will try to fly, but I will fall back to earth.
My name's Jackie Vincent. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to make a donation to the Austin Parks Foundation, and I will see you guys around town.
Terrific. Thank you, Jackie. Next up, many of you generously purchased tickets to the Yeti raffle over the last couple of weeks. To announce our winners, a surprise guest. We've invited Austin's King of Barbecue, a Yeti ambassador. He's Aaron Franklin. This is Aaron.
All right. Thanks a ton, Andy. I'm so excited to be announcing these raffle winners for some awesome Yeti prizes. Let's get to it. All right. First, the winner of one Penga Backpack 28 is, oh man, I don't know how to pronounce this. Michael Desiga? We'll go with that. I like it. I'll set that right there. And then, okay, second, the winner of two Yeti Trailhead camp chairs. These things are pretty cool, by the way. They're pretty heavy duty. I'd say they're built for the wild, perhaps. Winner of that is going to be Valerie Barron. Congratulations. That's super cool. I wouldn't mind one of those chairs. It's just not holding up so good. Anyway, so like last but certainly not least, the winner of a Yeti 5, also known as V-Series hard cooler. I want one of those things too. They're really cool. This is going to be Carol Jordan. Huge congrats to all the winners. You'll receive an email from an APF staff member about receiving your splendid prize. And a special thanks to Yeti for all these awesome prizes. So you guys have a good one.
Congratulations to our winners. If you weren't one of the lucky raffle winners, fear not, there's still some time to bid in the silent auction at party.austinparks.org. What an incredible event. Party for the Parks turned out to be, once again, even if it's different, even if Jackie's the one who gets to hang out in the parks and we're here in front of a computer. Thank you so much for being here tonight. The silent auction will officially close in 30 minutes, so get those last-minute bids in, and be sure to check your email for our final totals, instructions, if you want a raffle item or silent auction package, and the video from this evening. You can also share your APF love on social media tonight. The hashtag, once again, is Party for the Parks. Thank you again to the Austin Parks Foundation for having me, as well as our sponsors. And of course, thanks to each of you for supporting our parks, trails, and green spaces. Good night.